In the early hours before dawn, the world was still asleep, but over the skies of Caracas, history was about to change forever. For years, the United States had accused Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro of corruption, narco-terrorism, and human rights abuses. Sanctions tightened. Rewards were offered. Diplomatic tensions reached a boiling point. Then, on a cold January night in 2026, the waiting ended. At precisely 2 a.m., radar systems flickered. Venezuelan air defenses were struck in a coordinated assault. Precision airstrikes cleared a narrow path through the capital's defenses. Within minutes, U.S. Special Operations Forces were moving toward their target, the heavily guarded presidential compound. This was not chaos. It was calculated. Months of intelligence gathering, surveillance, and rehearsal had led to this moment. Every entrance mapped. Every corridor memorized. Every second accounted for. Inside the compound, Maduro and his inner circle scrambled toward a fortified safe room. But elite operators closed in quickly. The confrontation was brief. Armed resistance collapsed under overwhelming force. Before sunrise, Nicolás Maduro was in custody. Within hours, he was flown out of Venezuela under heavy military escort, ending more than a decade of controversial rule. The images that followed would circle the globe, a once powerful president now facing criminal charges in a U.S. court. The aftermath sent shockwaves through Latin America and beyond. Some nations condemned the operation as a violation of sovereignty. Others called it long overdue justice. In Caracas, uncertainty filled the streets. In Washington, officials declared the mission a success. What happened that night was more than a military raid, it was a moment that reshaped geopolitics, a demonstration of modern intelligence, precision warfare, and the fragile balance between power and sovereignty. And as the sun rose over Venezuela, one era had ended, and another had just begun.